You can apply constraints to geometry in order to limit the ways that it can be dynamically edited. In this lesson, you will apply a set of geometric constraints to circles and lines in order to assist in designing ogives, which are better known as Gothic arches. The ogive shape is used in woodworking, architecture, and in the nose cones of rockets and bullets. Open Gothic Arch 1 to begin, and then select the Parametric tab on the ribbon. Zoom into these circles in this area, and we can apply constraints manually by selecting one of these types: coincident, collinear, concentric, fixed, parallel, perpendicular, horizontal and vertical, tangent, smooth, symmetric, or equal. Or you can have AutoCAD automatically apply constraints to the selected objects. You want to be careful not to over-constrain things, however, or you won't be able to dynamically edit it. In this case, click Auto Constrain, and then select the right-hand circle and this vertical line on the left. Click Enter, and we have 3 constraints that have been automatically applied. The first one is identified by this little blue dot. It's a coincident constraint because the line and the circle are touching at that singular point. There's also a tangent constraint because the circle and line are tangent at that point as well. And there's a vertical constraint applied to the line. Now watch what happens if we try to move the circle here on the right. I'll select it and move its grip. The vertical line moves with the circle now because of the geometric constraints that were applied. Press Escape and Undo. I'd like to apply a couple of other constraints to limit the way that these objects work together. I'd like to keep the vertical line fixed in its position. Click this icon up here for Fix. It's a padlock. And then select a point on the vertical line. It will highlight in red to indicate that you can fix the line there. Just click, and then you'll see that there's a badge that appears here with the padlock. Now go ahead and select the circle again and try to move its center point. Click the grip and move it to the right. Something different happens now because the circle can no longer move. Its left edge is fixed to that line, or rather, its left edge is tangent to the line, and the line is fixed. So this system of geometric constraints changes the way that objects can be edited dynamically. Press Escape to deselect. I'd like this other circle to be part of this picture. To do that, let's assign a symmetric constraint. Click this icon, and then select this circle, and finally this vertical line as the symmetry line. 3 new badges appear indicating the symmetric line and the 2 symmetric objects. Select the circle on the right and try to move its center point again. Now we get a different behavior. Both circles are stretching in a way that is creating this ogive form in this area. Press Escape to deselect. Save your work as Gothic Arch 2. So in this lesson you learned how to apply geometric constraints and now understand what they are used for.